Hello everyone and welcome back to today's morning report with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Tech Markets for Wednesday the 2nd of July. I'm going to move on to dollar yen now, and we've seen in the last couple of days a bit of support coming in for dollar yen, and that's just reaffirmed this support level on the closing basis, at least at 101.30. Now, we saw a fairly positive candle yesterday, but just as the European trading has just begun to start to get going, the selling pressure has just begun to come back again, and that's coming in around 101.60. And I said in my morning report that I think the resistance on this chart, 101.60 to 101.80, is the key test on dollar yen in the near term, and it seems to be just shying away from that 101.60 level today. And that is just now sort of just bringing back this recovery that we'd seen, and this is on the daily chart, and it just suggests that there is still an underlying weakness, I think, now in this dollar yen chart. I mean, there is support that came in at 101.30, which is a positive certainly, but this on the medium term basis over the past month or so, just the sequence of lower highs, just the fact that the moving averages are all in decline, and momentum indicators is fairly weak. It's just a lack of real intent on the side of the bulls to really back any sort of recovery on dollar yen, and you've got this key resistance of this downtrend that's still overhead, and that comes in currently at 101.77. So there's just such a big band of resistance between 101.60 and 101.80 now that it would just suggest that rallies are going to be sold into. And although we have formed that support at 101.30, it's still under severe pressure, I think, in the medium term, in the near to medium term, because of the this sequence of lower highs that we have had, and I think at the moment this rally will ultimately be sold into, and put further pressure on those supports, because this the dollar doesn't seem to be especially strong at the moment, and I think that is certainly being reflected in this dollar yen chart. In terms of the data today, certainly the ADP number at 115 could have an impact. Strong ADP number well above 200 would certainly give dollar yen a boost, but then you've got Janet Yellen at 3 o'clock, and the likelihood is that she's going to remain certainly on the dovish side, and that would keep a bit of an anchor on any sort of dollar rally on this yen chart. So and that's at 3 o'clock. So there is as I said, there are a couple of things that could impact today, but I think the likelihood is that they're not going to be especially dollar positive, and we'll wait and see how that pans out, but that is my expectation anyway, that any rallies will be sold into on dollar yen. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and I will speak to you later.